Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen here for Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering maybe the fresh start is needed. Before I get right into that, I'm going to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Maybe, the fresh start is needed because he's dealt with a lot of mediocre play since he's been in the league. When Matt Ryan was traded, there started a bubble of mediocre quarterback play for him. You're looking at Marcus Mariota, Desmond Ridder, Taylor Heinicke, just to name a few. But you have to keep in mind, Kyle Pitts, the tight end for the Atlanta Falcons, has his eyes set on something bigger. Not only returning to the 1,000-yard season mark, but also making his mark as a productive tight end and something that they were seeing why he was drafted so high. And he was drafted as a hybrid wide receiver tight end type. Since he's been to Atlanta, he's dealt with injuries, but most importantly, he's dealt with bad quarterback play. Whether it be bad throws, whether it be overthrows or underthrows, or just lack of use in this offense. You also have to think, Bijan Robinson is excited as well because he now has a quarterback and he has an offensive coordinator that will now use him. I don't know why the weapons in Atlanta weren't used as much by former head coach Arthur Smith, who is now in the Pittsburgh Steelers organization as an offensive coordinator. But you got to think, there was a lot left on the table that was unused. Whether it be Bijan, when there was opportunities to win football games late, and he was on the sideline and not offensively in the game. Whether it is just using Kyle Pitts as a blocking tight end, which a lot of people don't realize he's really a pass-catching tight end. So you got to think, it's a number of things that went wrong with the Atlanta Falcons last year. And you got to think, 7-10 season is not really something that you want to brag about or boast about. The lack of catches, the lack of touchdowns, the lack of production. And then you got to think, wide receiver London on the other side too, he was essentially a part of this as well. So I think the Atlanta Falcons are welcoming a fresh start. Under center, you have to keep in mind there is drama with Kirk Cousins, and now you have Anthony Penix Jr. there. Michael Penix Jr., excuse me. So you got to think, either way it goes, I think they have some quarterback there. I don't know if it's going to be Kirk or if it's going to be Penix, but you got to think, the offense is going to turn around for the Atlanta Falcons. I think that the improvements that they've made have been worth it. I think that they have made enough in the either draft or free agency moves and markets to make sure that this team wins extra games. And I think that overall, you're going to see the offense speed up. You're going to see the offense become that more potent, and you possibly could see the Atlanta Falcons win the NFC South. Not saying they're going to go win a Super Bowl, but they're going to be a lot better offensively, and it's going to make more sense offensively for defenses to have to actually spread out and guard everybody. It was a time where Bijan Robinson was just a decoy. Kyle Pitts is just a decoy. And you know that they're not getting the ball. Because the way the offense is set up is just 2 yards in a cloud of dust, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. You're running with the fullback. You're running with the second string tight end. You're only going to the second string tight end. You're not really throwing to your main guys. So essentially, this is what the Falcons have to deal with. So with that being said, I expect an improvement, not only with Kyle Pitts. I expect an improvement with not only Bijan Robinson, with Drake London. And they're going to be more formidable offensively, regardless if it's Kirk Cousins or Penix under center. This is going to be an open offense to where they're going to blow the roof off a couple of teams, and they're going to start making noise in the NFC South. So all you Atlanta Falcons fans, get in the comment section below. All of you NFL fans, tell me what you think, and we'll see you on the very next video.